Today I'm gonna continue with my series of videos on YouTube, which is Hermes Journey. Please guys, stay with me. Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Oksana, and today I'm gonna continue with my Hermes Journey videos. I already did several videos. In fact, I even create a playlist on my channel that I called Hermes Journey. I'm gonna link it somewhere over here or over there, so please watch this list, because there is already several different videos in there, and it's exceptional story every time. Either somebody who is spending a lot, or somebody who got an appointment at Hermes, or should have said scored a Quota bag at Hermes Paris without leather appointment, or someone who is switching their local boutique to Las Vegas because they had better luck at Las Vegas. I also share my own personal journey, how I got my first Quota bag and how much I spent with all the numbers. And today's story, I'm so glad that you guys continue to share your stories on the Instagram or writing direct messages to me or via email, of someone who is not the first time visitor to Paris or France in general, and she already got several Quota bags from Paris, France, but this time she got three handbags without any leather appointment. One of them is actually a Quota bag. So I'm gonna start from very beginning. It's actually going to be a long video, or at least I hope it's going to be a long. So make yourself a drink, tea, coffee, water, juice, champagne maybe. I'm having my water, and as you can see, I'm having in regular pickle jar. Lately I'm into kind of sustainable fashion, sustainable living, growing my own cucumbers and tomatoes, buying in pre-loved market more and more. Another video of unboxing of Hermes handbags that I got on pre-loved market will come in a little bit later on, in a few maybe weeks or maybe a month. So have your choice of drink. I'm gonna have a little bit of water myself. And if this is your first time ever visiting my channel, as I already said, my name is Oksana. I would highly appreciate if you leave your comment, put a like, or maybe even subscribe to my channel, because if you're into fashion, if you're into handbags, if you're into Hermes, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, etc., and many other brands, I'm absolutely positive that you're gonna find at least some useful information on my channel. So please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate your support. So let's start it. And I have the whole email over here, and it's funny, at the end she even put PS, I'm truly sorry for such a long email, but I want to share the whole journey from the beginning to end, and I'm so grateful. No email or message is long enough for me. Please guys, send me your longest messages. But I did kind of note that kind of structure a little bit differently. So first, as I said, it's going to be a journey of someone who is traveling to France, Paris, but she traveled not just to Paris itself, she travels to the south of France, where she visited boutiques in Nice, Saint-Tropez and Cannes, and she spent 2 weeks on the south of France and then 9 days in Paris. So that's what I got it, from this whole beginning of the email. Then she mentions that it's actually not her first visit to France / Paris. She visited Paris in 2017, 18, 22, and this last year, 2023. And previously, she was also obtaining several she was able to score several handbags. My understanding is that she scored B35 in year 2017, because she didn't specify the specific handbag in a year, but I'm assuming. In 2018 she scored Constance 24. In 2002, she scored, I believe it's Birkin 25. I put it Constance somewhere over here. Just a second, guys. I just want to verify the information because I don't want to put it wrong. Yeah, no. B25. So in year 2022, she scored Birkin 25 black with rose gold hardware. Oh my goodness, what a score. And this year she got also another major score, but I'm gonna talk about it a little bit later. So as I mentioned, it's not her first visit to Paris, it's not her first visit to France in general, because she was visiting south of France as well. And she says every time they were going to Paris and France, they usually never had a problem of scheduling an appointment, and each time it looks like she's getting some kind of Quota bag at that appointment. And I believe the first time in 2017, she said they were actually lining up in front of the boutique before the whole, online internet system started. All right, so before this visit to Paris, she actually just got her Kelly 25 Salier from her local boutique in US. And she said that Kelly 25 and Salier, she was waited for 3 years. So her waiting time for the last Kelly 25, 3 years. And she said that she spent also an enormous amount of money. So she said this time when she was going to Paris and France in general, she didn't really expect to score any Quota bags, but she wanted to buy some items that quite difficult to get at the local boutiques, including my local boutique in Toronto over here. It's very hard to get those items, and she thought like during the travel she will try to get those items, which is not a Quota bag, so but she will try it. So anyway, so let's start with her first visit to Cannes boutique, and it was south of France. So she entered the boutique and being greeted by the SA, and right away she asked her of her wish list. And her wish list consists of chypre sandals and 2 Kelly belts. I'm assuming maybe she wants to get in some kind of lighter color and darker color. So 2 Kelly belts and chypre sandals. Right away the SA replied, no stock. So she's already disappointed at that point, because she just walked into the boutique, asked for something, and right away nothing. No sandals, no belts whatsoever in any colors. Then she said if there is any possibility of getting Kelly or Constance to go wallet, or maybe Pegasus bag charm. SA once again said there is no Kelly to go, there is no Constance to go, but she offered her a Pegasus bag charm, which is, she said, okay, thank you very much. And she is also putting over here that Kelly to go and Constance to go, plus also Pegasus, or like for example chypre sandals. In her local boutique, it's going to pretty much to VVIPs, the people that spend an enormous amount of money. And myself, I had the experience in my local boutique when pretty much the others say offering I think it wasn't Pegasus, I think it was just a Rodeo, or maybe Pegasus, doesn't matter, in PM size to one of her customers, and literally she was throwing those Pegasus at her or Rodeos at her. And when I asked myself if I could have one, the answer was no. I know it's sometimes like you've been treated like we are spending those kind of money and we are being treated really poorly, which is sad. Anyway, that first SA offered her that Pegasus, and she said, okay, so meanwhile, since I'm here, can I look also at some Twillies as well? So she looked at the Twillies and she decided to get 2 Twillies. So she got Pegasus PM size and 2 Twillies, and she's almost ready to check out and pay for her stuff when she noticed there is another SA literally next to them at the counter, offering, I think what she was saying, offering Kelly to go to somebody else in black color with palladium plated hardware. She said at this point her essay felt like very uncomfortable. I would say yes, me too, would feel very uncomfortable if you've been caught clearly in line. And this is another Hermes games, like, you know, when they treat somebody better and somebody worse, which is absolutely unfair, because at the end of the day, you know, money is a money. It doesn't matter person A or person B paying with those monies, but apparently for them there is some kind of significant difference. Anyway, I'm not gonna go into this discussion right now, but anyway, she was like clearly feel very uncomfortable. And then she was kind of mentioning to her, I'm thinking she was trying to make up for it, and she goes like, oh, but if you're gonna try next couple of days, because after a couple of days I'm going to vacation. And you know, this lady, she said, like, she's almost making the mental notes, that meaning don't come back in the next 2 days being treated like that, and obviously lying to the face. So, but I would say when somebody get caught in lie, like blindly like that, maybe she would have actually tried to make up for it. It's never hurt to try. You don't have to buy anything on the next visit, but just try, you know, coming in, maybe. But once again, I'm speculating, it could be an offer. So anyway, she got at that visit 2 Twillies and Pegasus, and she left with her husband. Then in 3 days, they come back again, and there is a new salesperson, lovely lady, and I believe she asked for the same things, if it's possible to get Chepre, Kelly belt. She also mentioned Constance to go or Kelly to go. She mentioned also if it's possible to look at Della Cavaliere in neutral color, which is also, she's on a wish list in her local boutique. She says also she would like to see if it's possible mini Bolide in pop of color. And she says that her husband is actually native French speaker, and he was kind of having lovely conversation with that second essay, and it looks like they kind of clicked, and that second essay actually trying to do something special for her. So she went to the back room and she came back and she said, oh, you are in luck today. And she brought her Constance to go in neutral color, and of course she said she accepted. But that's they also purchased a perfume for her husband, I believe. Yes, they purchased cologne. They purchased men colognes for her husband. She purchased Constance to go in neutral color, and they left. That's what they got at Cannes boutique. So it was during those 2 weeks visit in south of France. So that's what they got. So far she spent Pegasus, 2 Twillies, she got Constance to go, and she got cologne for her husband. So, and now they're going to Paris. And she said when they arrived to Paris, she was pretty much applying every single day for the appointment. And she seems to have no problem applying for that appointment. But her husband, on another hand, almost had kind of like trouble logging in and applying for the appointment, even to the point that he has to call to customer service, you know, technical support customer service at the Hermes website. And they said that occasionally it could happen in some kind of glitch when there is so many different appointments requests happening. So, and she mentioned also, and here I want to point out to you guys, it's like, you know, paying forward pretty much. Last year, when she got that Birkin 25 black with rose gold hardware, at that day, they actually got 2 appointments. One in the morning and one in the afternoon. And in the morning appointment, because I'm once again assuming that she applied with her passport and husband applied with his passport, And when she got an offer of that Birkin 25 black with the rose gold hardware, she actually canceled her second appointment. And she's saying specifically over here, just to give a chance or opportunity for somebody else, maybe picking up another Quota bag. And how nice is that? This is like really bravo. This is really bravo. I'm really applauding to somebody like that. I really applauding. So anyway, on the so they keep trying every day for the appointment, 3 days in the row, and it looks like her husband has a problem of getting any appointment, but she's okay. She was keep applying every day, but clearly getting rejections. On her 4th day in Paris, she asked her husband to help her visiting Sevres store because she want to look at some things. And as she mentioned, because he is a native French speaking, she was truly believe it was somewhat helping her in obtaining some extra items, like example of that Constance to go in Cannes boutique when she was with her husband and he was speaking in French. So they arrived at 1:30 on Wednesday. She once again asked for the sandals as soon as someone approached her, and they said no sandals available. Then she asked for the belt, and they suggested for her to go downstairs to speak with someone who is actually in the belt section, or small SLG section, I would say. They asked them to be seated and wait for the essay. And they were being seated and waited there for 40 minutes for someone to actually show them the belts. And she goes, meanwhile they were sitting and waiting over there, it looks like, you know, she is also admiring other visitors to the boutique, because she's saying that they're parading over there with their Birkins and Kellys, and it's fun to watch, like, you know, people with their really nice selection of the handbags. I usually admire, you know, also other people at Hermes boutiques as well. So after 40 minutes of wait time, there is finally somebody approached them and offered them a help. Once again, her husband started talking about that technical difficulties on the website, that he couldn't get a proper leather appointment. So far, 4 days looks like in a row, he is some kind of getting blocked by Hermes website. Just a second, guys. Just a little bit of sip of water. And it looks like again that kind of conversation start flowing with this essay, and I believe this was actually a gentleman who is helping them this time. And essay admitted that they have occasionally glitch in the system, and they were chatting also about her, how much she loves Hermes products, not just the handbags but everything else. And finally the gentleman asked her what he can help her with, and she says she wants to get belts. And he came back with the 2 belts in the colors that she requested, and of course she said yes. Then she said, surprisingly, maybe because once again of that conversation with the husband, that, like, you know, they had this glitch in the system, that they couldn't get appointment, leather appointment, etc. He asked her, is there anything else they wanted from the boutique, kind of clearly open-end question. And she said she was really surprised. And she goes like, oh yes, if it's possible, I would like to look at Della Cavalleria Mini and also Mini Bolide, if it's possible. And she says either of these handbags she will get either in Nata, Cray or Mushroom, but Mini Bolide she will get also in Pop of Color if it's possible. But either or she will get in Nata, Cray or Mushroom, or similar to those light colors. So, and while she was requesting all that, there continued that conversation about her loving Hermes brand for more than 10 years, the quality of the leather, the craftsmanship, and all that jazz, you know, that goes into usually conversation about Hermes brand. And she gave the list of Della Cavalleria and Mini Bolide. So she said the gentleman left and he brought several boxes. So he invited them somewhere to the back room, the smaller back room. He opened Della Cavalleria Mini in neutral color, and of course she said yes. Then he brought out Mini Bolide in pop of color. She said she tried it on, but find the sizes way smaller than she was expecting. So she wasn't thrilled about the whole look of Mini Bolide, and she kind of decided to pass on. And then the gentleman said that he has something very, very nice she most likely will like because it's in the colors that she requested. So she didn't specify the color over here, the final choice of the color, but I'm assuming it has to be either nata, gray, or mushroom, or close to those colors. And the guy pulled out Kelly 25 Retourné, and I was like, wow, really, really exceptional. So meaning she didn't really get an appointment. She got Kelly 25 in desirable color. She got offer of Della Cavalleria, once again in neutral desirable offer. She got offer of Mini Bolide and pop of color, but she rejected that offer. So overall, during this visit, she got Kelly to go, she got Della Cavalleria, and she got Kelly 25 without any leather appointment. How exceptional is that? Major congratulations, major congratulations. So at the end she said she decided to take Della Cavalleria, Kelly 25, and leaving Mini Bolide to the next person who wants it. So she said she simply couldn't believe that she scored a Quota bag without a leather appointment as I walked in and without any big pre-spending in Paris. And she said definitely in her SA store, she's emptying her pockets to get any Quota bag offer. She also mentioned over here that because they were waited for a very long time, over 40 minutes, and because the boutique was very busy, assumingly it wasn't just a simple SA who's serving them, but the person of a different level up. Maybe that's why it helped them to get these 2 handbags, actually 3 handbags offer, but she got only 2. And I'm assuming also because her husband is French native speaking, because they build that kind of connection. I also noticed the guys have quite better luck with their Hermes boutique. Hermes, they somehow love guys versus the women. And she said this time, after she got her Kelly offer, they didn't even apply for any further appointments, and they didn't even visit a flagship store in Paris. And at the end also she's complimenting me. Thank you so very much. She says that she's really enjoying this you know, series of journey stories, and it's a real story, guys. It's a real what you sending me messages. I always protect your privacy. I will never mention your names, your Instagram account, or anything. Or in fact, if you wanna not even mention your local store where you live, I just could say Canada or US or any part of the Europe. And I'm so grateful, guys, that you're sharing with me. In fact, if you have your own personal stories that you want to share, please once again send me messages to Instagram. It's a handler over here. It's Oxana_LV. It's like my channel, OxanaLV, but there is an underscore between Oxana and LV. Or you can send to my email. It's in my info box, and it's OxanaLV.channel gmail.com, and I will definitely share your story. Today's story is absolutely exceptional, and it looks like this is already her 4th visit to France, Paris and south of France, and it's her 4th Quota bag that she was able to obtain in Paris, Florence. How exceptional is that? How exceptional is that? So that's about it for today. Thank you very much once again with sharing your story with me and everybody on the YouTube. Please guys, share your story with me and I will share it with everybody else. So once again, it's a long goodbye. Thank you very much again, and I will see you on my next one. Bye.